Steven, where are we?
This one looks closed. This is the Ruffner Mt Nature Center. Full of nice nature exhibits.
Pretty neat.
It's neat.
I would say it's on par with a lot of the National Park Service visitor centers.
Right.
We're doing some geocaching. Steven's home from his piloting, where he's flying. He's not currently flying.
Donated by Turkey Creek. That's right by my house.
It's some native freshwater fish. Oh. How you doing?
This one's mobile.
This one's name apparently is Grady. Realizing I'm a little out of shape from all of this sitting I've been doing lately. We're out hiking at Ruffner Mt in Birmingham area. We're on the Quarry Trail, which goes to a quarry.
Where there are rocks down there.
Rocks and things. We're gonna do a brief offshoot down the Ridge and Valley Trail, which says, quote, "Our most demanding trail. It goes over thousands of feet of elevation gain across its length. You will cross several small stream beds as you hike from ridges down into the valleys.
And then back up the ridges and back down the valley.
Sprint down here, find this geocache, and sprint back to the trail. It probably won't take us any time at all."
None at all.
What are our details?
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. It is a 4 difficulty and a 4.5 terrain. You do not need to leave the Ridge and Valley Trail to find this geocache. However, you will have 2 things working against you. The cords often bounce in the ravine, and the cache is hidden. We think that this is the place that the geocache is, because there's a bridge here, and it says that it's in the middle. Well, that's not exactly what it says. There's a bit of a riddle involving the song, but Marianne found it immediately. 4 terrain probably has to do with not so much getting here, but getting back.
We got it. Well, she got it. we were here along for the ride.
We helped. We provided moral support.
Nature.
It is. This is a nice trail and well-made trails, well-made park.
So appalled.
What? Marianne's up there with her marathon runner heart.
Judging us.
While you were running 16 miles 3 times a week, we were slaying the covenant.
On our couches.
On our couches.
With Mountain Dew.
Whew, we made it back out of the trail.
And we're all alive.
We're all alive. We didn't have to take any breaks. I can't see anymore. But
you're using echolocation.
Wasn't that bad. And now we're walking to the quarry. We should come back by the silent journey.
Over on that side, you're supposed to be able to see the city.
Don't jump.
You have so much to live for.
After a bit of a parking hoopla,
We should have walked.
We should have biked.
And failing to use their very ridiculous Regions Blue Cross Blue Shield sponsored bike system. We're now here at Railroad Park, and there's a geocache 500 feet that way.
Don't use Zip, kids.
Don't use Zip Bike, use VO Ride or literally anything else.
Your feet work great.
Frog.
Frioges. Well, we found a geocache. It was under that lamp post over there. So we had to sit and wait for a while until there was nobody walking past. And then Marianne lifted it and I grabbed it out of the bottom of the lamppost cache. It was it was interesting. It was like, you know, we don't want them to see because one, they'll probably steal it. Two, they might call the cops because they think we're doing like a drugs hide or something. It was good. I appreciated the experience. Very different from usual. You know, that's all part of the challenge. All part of the game. I had fun.
I made the recommendation that if you were coming, especially during peak hours, that it probably be a two-person job, and you'd understand why once you saw it.
One person can make a diversion. So when we put it back, we're gonna have Steven run down the street, just screeching at the top of his lungs, running in circles, just off his rocker.
We're not doing that. He's gonna be in charge of watching the time lapse.
Marianne and I are gonna go and slip it under real fast while everybody, including the cops, are going to arrest Steven, who's making a dramatic disturbance.
Can I have everybody's attention? I have to go to the bathroom.
These are zip bikes. Really good idea. Really, really bad implementation. Steven, explain the problems with zip bike.
Well, there are way too many rules for any person to try and figure out. The timers count down at 45-minute intervals. Their intervals are varied and ridiculous. It is overpriced. You also don't know how much you're actually paying for it.
Which it said it could be anywhere between basically $2 and $75. So this is some kind of old railroad station here. The cache is called a metered experience. There's a row of parking meters.
Look, I know.
Now as to which of these meters it is, if I was gonna hide it, I'd hide it in the bush. That looks like just a plastic bag, or possibly a shirt.
That's the only way in there.
It's gotta be in here. But there's what looks like a roll of tape and maybe a bag of clothes and a couple of beer cans.
Because that pill bottle with the duct tape on it.
A taped pill bottle does something more like a geocache and less like a heroin thing, but maybe not.
X pill.
I'm scared. Okay, that's a joke.
No suspicious white powders in there.
Look, a pirate duck.
A puck. So, furthering our adventures today, apparently when Marianne reached in here earlier, the bush reached out like an ant and took her car keys. So we did a lengthy journey to re-find them. We thought we had left them on the bench at Railroad Park. We talked to the head ranger. We interviewed people. We found someone else's keys. There was a separate set, unrelated to ours, keys that were lost. Always good for adventure. Well, we made it back to the car. We've got our keys back. We found several geocaches. I think we hit 250 today.
We did.
Steven has moved to Nashville, and so it was really good to see him today. Like, we had a fun Birmingham day today, I think. I like it pretty well.
I like it.
As far as cities go. So Marianne's feeling a little bit nauseous, probably stress-related after the keys disappeared. But we got them back. It was all part of the adventure.
They didn't have to go perfect. They just didn't have to go that bad.
Well, it all turned out fine in the end, though. And I greatly enjoyed hiking with you, and I greatly enjoyed geocaching with you.
I do.